I thought I clicked the button. I must have missed. We are going live now. That's the first time I've done that. We would have done the whole show without going. The spooky. The Gadget Warehouse is getting very timely. It's very Halloween.
Oh yes, yeah. That is perfect. All right, live, Magoo says.
Nice.
Nick with a C. Wizzy Wednesday. Hey, Dave C.
Hey, Diggy, so here we are.
Shh. Shh. Me. Be quiet.
It is not you, Nick with a C. Do not adjust your set.
It's me. Here it is. Pinkness. Very pink. Did I just download that correct? Yeah, no, I didn't. Yes, the last 24-hour stream I just did last weekend, I dyed my hair pink. And it's Pink Fur Week. I like this pink. This is a new product. I've never used it before. For dyeing, it's a shampoo. And so the dye is in the shampoo. And so the first time you do it, you leave in the shampoo for a long time. But then you just wash your hair like normal, and it'll dye your hair every time you wash your hair. It's kind of interesting.
Assuming you use the same shampoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't be just any old shampoo. It's not.
Well, this is not the big money-raising thing, right? That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm leaving Friday. It will start, and then it'll end on Sunday. So the actual charity thing is still happening. Still going to happen.
Okay.
Let me test these videos.
Okay, so
That one's working.
I'd say no.
Oops, that's out of order, but that's supposed to be the second video.
Hey,
Correct.
Video.
Hey, Dick and Chat.
Nice.
Warehouse video. And the third one is the tape video, the magnetic tape.
Perfect. I just clicked the wrong. I normally
that's okay.
order, but...
And then you have 2 pictures from Mo.
Got those. Oh wait, I have. Let me look at these real fast.
Oh, and then last, I just sent you a link to that magnetic tape. That's still $93.
Perfect. The 2 things from Mo, are those photos or
They're
Amazon?
photos.
Amazon links.
2 photos. Amazon links.
That's right. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Got that. Let me get my link to the Ali Baba gadget so I can pull that up quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will be ready to go. We're a little bit late, but good to have the gadget link. Boop. I'm not sure if mine is a what the heck is it or not. I might test it on you.
Oh, okay. That's good.
You might be able to figure it out. Okay, I got my link. Let me confirm how much I paid.
Oh, are they stealing Chad's thunder?
What? Who's stealing my thunder? Night Attack?
Night Attack was doing AliExpress finds.
Ah, great minds think alike. We might have to do this again. There's just too many great things. Ridiculous things. Okay, I am all ready.
Let's see. We have something brand new from Anchor and Steelcase.
Ooh, nice.
Your next.
Alibaba gadget, let me think. That'll attach to your soul. Cool. And then y'all's stuff. And maybe a letter that answers a question we had. Something like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, cool. We are recording and streaming. We're live. Hooray. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have a new product from Anchor and Steelcase. I have a Alibaba gadget that will stick to your soul. And we have a letter that answers a burning question that we had. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, the ringleader of gadgets. Unfortunately, we only have 2.5 rings. We're not a 3-ring circus yet. We broke one of those rings. Here he is, Dickie D. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing fine, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. I'm a little more pink
Excellent.
than I was last week.
Yeah, what is that? You are in the pink. Really in the pink.
So this is one of my personal streams that I do. And last week I may even mentioned that I was doing a 24-hour stream. So during that, we hit a donation goal to re-dye my hair from red to pink. So it's looking, it shows up in the product shot a lot pinker.
Wow.
All these cameras are not quite calibrated.
Wow. Do you have any fear that when you're 50, you're going to have no hair?
Maybe. Yeah, I've thought about it. The good news is that when I bleach my hair, I am not hitting the roots, which means that there's no chemicals on my skin or near my follicles. I mean, they're near them, but
How can you do that? Oh, I see that.
Yeah, you just don't get close. And I like it because I think it's like a little bit dynamic. The hair kind of looks like there's more going on there. But because I never, like, you can see that.
Oh,
I
see that.
It's more mysterious that way. But I never have put, I have a little bit, but at the moment I don't put bleach directly onto my scalp, which means that hopefully I'm being nicer to my hair follicles than if I was bleaching right there at the root. So.
Oh, but it's hard. Isn't that hard to do?
A little bit. You got to be a little bit more touchy and careful with where you're applying your bleach, your peroxide and stuff. But the stuff that I use is a kind of like a thin paste. It's like a really, really thin toothpaste, basically. And so once you stick it on your hair, it'll kind of stay where you put it. So I just brush it on, fold over my hair so I can get it some more, and then brush that on and move on. And it's fairly simple for me to do all alone, and keeps my roots safe.
So now you're going to have that for the next charity. You're going to a charity event leaving tomorrow.
Yes, so we're recording this on a Wednesday because on Thursday I'm waking up at 7 a.m., getting on a flight, and headed to Chicago, where we're going to be doing a 48-hour charity marathon. You can think of it like a telethon, except upgraded for the internet age. So people can donate live, they'll be in the chat room, they can change what we do. Whenever they donate, a lot of things that we have, you can use your money almost as points to affect what happens on the stream. So one of my favorite things that we do is a thing called Sliced, where it's kind of like a Chopped knockoff, where people are trying to cook, and you can use the money that you donated to give to contestants, and then they get to use those points or money, fake money at that point, to bet on certain things that'll help them during the competition. Or like we've auctioned off ornaments, Christmas ornaments.
Oh.
We've done things like we do a game type in Minecraft where you can buy like upgrades or punishments for people in game. So iron is really useful in the game, and if you have a lot of iron, you can make armor with it. And so for a $25 donation, you may be able to give your favorite player a piece of iron so that they can win in the game a little bit better. They have a little bit of an edge over all the other players. So we use technology in a really cool way to drive donations and let people who have donated get a really cool benefit from donating and affect the stream and see their streamers either be elated with that donation and that maybe that in-game item, or be devastated by the fact that, like, so we have some things that are punishments too. So some of our punishments are like you have to put your feet in ice water for 60 seconds while this PvP, intense, thing, esports game is going on. Someone's coming around with a bucket of water and going, okay, put your feet in. And you're like, don't bother me, I'm in the middle of a virtual fight. And it's like, sorry, you got to do it. Somebody donated.
Oh my gosh.
So we do all sorts of fun stuff over
Oh my
those
God.
48 hours. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Well,
There was a tornado in Dallas. Did you hear about that?
I did. People were asking, was it anywhere near you?
It happened-
was that another thing that you had for your?
I don't want to say how
Give me
far away-
$80 and I will make a tornado appear in Dallas.
I don't want to say how far away it was from me because that kind of
Yeah.
gives away my location, but it
okay.
was too close for comfort. Very too close for comfort, I will
Wow.
say. I am, me, all my pets, all my property, completely fine, 100% fine. But there's areas very close to me, I guess I'll say, that are very affected. I mean, it's insane.
Oh my gosh.
It's
You didn't
insane.
get in your hiding place or anything.
I did.
Oh my
I did.
gosh.
I will say this. I was able to get a photo of the tornado from my house right before I got into my storm shelter. I don't have an actual storm shelter in my home, but from my home, I was able to pull out my phone and take a photo of the tornadoes. There was apparently 9 tornadoes, by the way, according to the National Weather Service. And I don't know how they classify them. I think if it like lifts off the ground for a moment, it's a new tornado.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was real bad. So I was monitoring the weather pretty extensively. I just happened to kind of walk outside just to see, like, how bad is it right now? It says it's supposed to be really bad. There's a tornado right there.
Oh
and
my gosh.
I got so in my house, I have a stairway up to the second floor.
Yes.
And that is my storm shelter because there's so much wood needed to make that stairway all the way up. It's in the middle of the house. There's no windows. There's nothing like that. That stairway also happens to be on the other side of my kitchen, so there's water pipes and stuff in the walls. So it's a very secure place. This is the most secure place in my house. So I hide underneath the stairs. I become Harry Potter for a moment while a tornado is around. And so I got all the animals. I did have enough time to grab all the animals. They were actually already in there. I had put Charlie in there just because he'll be fine. He's just like, hey, hanging out underneath the stairs, whatever. So Charlie was already there. I see the tornado, grab the cats, rush in there.
Oh my gosh.
And everyone was safe and fine. I turned up the TV super loud so that I could listen to what was going on. I had my phone with me, obviously. I was texting my family. And then after it passed, everything was fine. Everything was fine for me. So
Wow.
it was pretty crazy. It was insane.
Holy cow.
So yeah. That was some serious stuff that happened in Dallas over the last week. I kind of forgot about it. To be honest, when we were talking, like, what happened this last week? I don't know. Oh yeah, a tornado came
I
by.
just saw 7 tornadoes right outside my window.
No
Nothing
big deal.
special.
It's just normal Dallas
Oh
fall.
my
It's
gosh.
fine.
Oh my gosh.
Well, with
should we
that,
just? Yes, I know. We'll
jump
jump into the show. Okay, so last night, Anchor had a big press event where they were showing some of the things that we'll be seeing at CES 20. I can't believe CES 2020, and they introduced a lot of things that I think the companies care about more than the people. Like external battery charging packs now in fabric, in leather,
What?
in your favorite color. And then they introduced a 4K projector, but they're working with Steelcase with an interesting product aimed, I think, mainly at business. But this is it.
Interesting.
Okay, so we can see all the various companies that Anchor has. They have their sound core and they have Eufy, but they have something they're doing with Steelcase, and Bo is here, and Bo is going to tell us the connection between Anchor and Steelcase.
Thanks. Yeah. Steelcase and Anchor are working together on a product called Flex Mobile Power. This is a product designed to solve for the issue we saw at our customers, where users wanted to go work somewhere in the office, and there wasn't power there. Think about the last time you were at an airport, right? You sat where the outlets were. We wanted to give our users the freedom to work wherever they want to. So if you imagine being a user in an office and you want to go somewhere away from your desk, this is designed to support you and a team of 2 other people all day long. It's a large, high-capacity lithium-ion battery, over 200 watt-hours, and it's leveraging Anchor's internal technology to make sure that all the devices plugged into it stay charged all day long.
Now, Bo, over here I see a rack of them, like a shopping cart. Can we walk over there and see what that is?
So this is a part of our Flex collection, and this product is designed to charge 10 mobile power units simultaneously, and then you just sit on there and charge. The really cool thing about the cart is that you can imagine in a space where you want to store these for the night. You want to keep them locked away, but in the morning you want them to be all charged up. The entire cart charges in 8 hours.
So there's one plug,
One cord out,
and how many units can fit on that?
10 units. 10 units. So that'll support 30 users. It's a massive amount of power designed for users that want mobility, choice, and control, and it's got Anchor inside, so you know it's good.
Now, is this card actually for sale? And is it sold with all of these units, or do you buy the card and then add the amount of units you want?
Yeah, so it's sold as an entire package. So you can either buy a standalone tray with 5 units, or the cart with 10 units and 2 trays. Either one, they'll be for sale starting in December.
Now, give me an idea of what 1 unit costs, and then what this supermarket array costs.
Absolutely. So a customer would pay roughly just under $500 per unit, and that price includes the tray too, right? We kind of give the tray away for free when you're buying that. The cart, fully kitted out, is roughly $7,000 to the customer. So if you compare $7,000 to running power outlets to a new space, it's a completely new value proposition for our customers, and they've been very excited about it.
No, it's really a great idea. Bo, thank you so much. I'm now going to roam around pushing this, selling power. Get your power.
Power
Get your
here.
power. Power.
That's incredible. I actually feel like that would be super useful. I've worked at places that don't have outlets everywhere. The Twit cottage, it comes to mind, where there was just not enough power. And nowadays, almost every laptop is like USB-C powered. So really all you need is that type of battery.
Yeah, it's heavy on USB-C power. And he was saying, although when you think about it, that card itself is expensive, because he said the units were $500.
Yeah.
The card takes 10 of them, but the card is $7,000. Also, if you buy 5 units, you get a tray for free. So the tray, I guess you could walk around with the tray and for people to
Like
pick
hors
up the power.
d'oeuvres. Would you like
Yes,
power?
exactly. Power. Would you
here,
like power?
here.
Anybody power? But one of those things is power for a day for 3 people even if they're running laptops.
Yeah.
So that is a lot of power. And
It reminds me of a Tesla. It's like it takes 8 hours to charge. Like that's like my car. I mean, it has so much power built in. That's insane.
yeah, it was pretty interesting. And
Yeah.
also, I had my mini mic, as someone in the chat room said, "Oh, what a cute mic!" And I had no one shooting the video, so that was the first time that I was holding the mic, holding the camera, shooting the video. So if it was a little wonky here and there, but in general,
Hey, at least we have video. Yeah.
he was in the picture most of the time. Yeah. So that's coming in December.
I think that is such an. It's obviously crazy expensive. None of us would buy it, I doubt. We just buy a normal 200, or 20,000 milliamp hour battery if we wanted to go crazy. But
he was saying you have a new office in an old building, and you want everybody to suddenly start working. So instead of trying to wire outlets at every desk, you charge this thing at night.
Yeah.
And in the morning, put one of these on everybody's desk.
Yeah.
And they have
Makes
power.
sense.
So
it's perfectly designed for that
yeah.
situation, because if you're running a business, you don't want to you want everything to be elegant, integrated, and there, and you want to buy it all at once. And my business mind is thinking, how much would it cost to run power to every place that we want it? $7,000? Like, that's now the budget. Like, do you think I could pull that off for $7,000? Maybe, possibly. But also, if you're a big tech company, you probably have cash to burn. You're just
Also,
be flexible,
even if you're going somewhere in the car, put one of these in the back seat. Or wherever you go, take one to the beach, and everybody has power for at least 3 people do, and lots of power.
Yeah. I like it. It's
They're
cool.
pretty neat.
Crazy expensive. I would never buy it, but I still like it.
Yeah. Well, the $500 one, that's child's play.
Right.
But we're past being a child, so we're not buying them. But speaking of a child. Our next gadget fits right in with our young minds, and here it is. Welcome to Disco Dicks. 3 years ago, about this time of the year, Chad found the disco bulb at Spirit of Halloween. Just put it in the lamp, and it was instant disco. He paid $20. I went the day after Halloween, got it for $10. Then the chat room found it for $5. Then I found, what probably didn't show, the double disco bowl. Just screw it in a lamp and it's instant discotheque. And then recently, there's a disco in New York City called The Monster. Actually, it's a gay bar, but they have a disco in the basement that they use a couple times a week. And they relit it, and since it has a low ceiling, they started projecting things on the floor. And it looked great. And I thought, can I do that at Disneyland? Ta-da! Meet Party Light. All right, I'll show you that. I'll show you on the screen in a minute. So this is Party Light. I'm just going to bend down here and turn it on. And so you mount this. Comes a little mounting bracket. I took it out of the mounting bracket so you could see it better.
Wow.
Actually, I'm going to shut this light off, which this will make this a little bit better. Now, we still have a fair amount of light in here, but I think this is really neat. It has a microphone built in, so it can play to the music if you want. Yes, exactly. It has a little remote control. Ooh, it's just doing colors now, so you can change the background color. And you can just have a plain color if you want. It's really great. And I said, chat room, start guessing the prices. Oh, Chad, what do you think this costs?
$20. If you're saying this, it seems like it's going to be cheap.
For another second.
So I feel like that.
Focus your eye.
I feel like it should be like 45.
Oh, okay. You're pretty good. Facing back here while I talk. And let's go to the computer screen. Chat room says 30. So a little more. According to Amazon, it's the Party Light DJ Disco Light RGB 3 lens 36 pattern projector. Go Light Mini LED strobe sound system, advanced activated stage.
Yeah, I went too low because I thought it was
$39.99.
But yeah, that makes sense.
I
That's
don't think it's really
reasonable.
laser. No, it says mini LED. But it's still very bright, so don't look into it. And it comes with this little remote control. I'll just turn it on again so you can actually see what the unit looks like. That's the remote control. And this is the size of the unit. Okay, and it's called Party Lights. Very bright. Da-dam. Oh, tiny, 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 tiny little.
It's a tiny disco.
That's it. Oh, I'll close my eyes. This is Dick DeBartolo, the Giz Wiz at Disneyland Disco. Bye.
I think that is awesome. I love that it has like 3 different elements. It has
I do for my craft.
it has like a LED projector that just does a color wash. And then it looks like it has a green laser-like pattern and then a red laser-like pattern.
Exactly. And
I love that.
you can get a version $10 cheaper if you leave out the bright. There's a light in there that changes the background color.
Right.
So you can project on your floor or you can project everything on a color. And I figured for $10, I want
that.
more things to
Yeah.
play with.
So I would assume that's the LED.
That's it. Yeah.
Is it a laser? It has like the symbol down there. It looks like it.
You know, it does. I guess it is a laser.
Yeah, and then it looks like it has 2. If it is a laser, it has 2 of them.
Yeah, it has a red and a green laser, and then the big round one is the spotlight that changes the
LED.
color
I
of the
love
background.
that. I love that.
Oh, it does say laser on the remote control.
That's so
and so
cool.
there is the laser warning on it. So do not look
Yeah, don't look at it.
into this thing.
No self-LASIK surgery here, please.
No,
It doesn't work out, believe me.
no.
I love this. This is great. I think that this is fantastic. It's just super great. I almost, part of me wants to get this for Halloween because what I've done over the past years is I've used those bulbs and it just fills out the whole, I stick it in the thing.
They look great.
They look great. It adds light everywhere. People who are trick-or-treating absolutely love it. It looks like I've done tons of work. I haven't done any work. I just, threw it into a normal light bulb thing, and all of a sudden, you got disco. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. And the world famous name, it's from Spabula.
Spabula, with a name like Spabula.
Boola. Yeah. If it's Sabula, you know it's cooler.
It's high quality Spabula.
I'll give them that slogan for free.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It has a built-in cooling fan and comes with a little mounting bracket.
They make all sorts of party stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there it is, $29.99, and that's the one that doesn't have the backlit spotlight. Looks like almost the same unit.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
great. Spabula for your party light needs. It's like Schlotsky's, the sandwich place. Just remember
It's so amazing.
Spabula.
When in the 70s, when I made and started doing the disco houseboat, I had a spinning light on the ceiling. It was 8 spokes of lights, and it came with a controller. It was $2,000. Yeah, lighting effects 30 and 40 years ago were through the roof. I mean, it's unbelievable.
That's the business you should have been in. Holy moly.
Exactly.
Gosh. Lighting effect business. Whoa.
Yeah.
You could have used Spabula as the name. You would have been a millionaire.
I would have gotten it first.
Yeah. By the way, the chat room found the Steelcase Flex Mobile Power stuff.
Oh my God.
Online. It's under the Steelcase website. Guess that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
But there it is. Obviously, they don't have the price. There's a contact a retailer button which means it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Yeah,
found out
ain't
the
that?
price.
I thought someone was going to say they found it on Alibaba for $79.
No.
I
Luckily,
don't
we
think
found it
so.
on the official website.
Oh, okay. It's coming in 2 months, December.
Yeah. Okey-dokey.
Finally, well, I'll show you what it is. It's kind of a fun thing. All right, so you know about masking tape and scotch tape. Well, this is fridge tape, okay?
Wow.
It is to tape things to your refrigerator. You know, like a quart of milk, you could quart of juice, and then you...
Strawberries.
Right, so it's magnetic
Yes.
tape. And it's been sitting on my desk, could be for a year, because there's no refrigerator in Disneyland. And I could do my refrigerator in my apartment, but then I have to take all the peanut butter and jelly stains off the refrigerator door. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up first. But
God,
in
cellophane's
reading the
noisy.
little instruction sheet, it said also any magnetically attractive surface. So the
your credit
doors
card
at
or
Disneyland are metal, and I used them to hang up a bunch of mad stuff. So I'm going to hang up it was last Halloween, posted a behemoth battery that would not charge. They had a positive feeling it could be tamed, but everything was turning out negative. Okay, so I'm going to hang that up. And before we begin, take a look at this. This is the actual tape, okay? Right now, the best price is $93. It seems a little excessive, okay? So that's just ridiculous. I don't know who they can sucker into doing that. So I went looking for new stuff, and then, of course, this is way more. 1 inch by 10 feet, strong adhesive, $12.
$12.99.
And the free tape measure. Also, to tell you the truth, unless this thing is really blown up a lot, this looks way better than my stuff. But we'll find out. All right, so we have to just get to the beginning of this here.
So the idea is
Get
one
the
side is
roll.
sticky, one side is magnetic, right?
Yes.
And pull it out. You know what I should wait. Let me just pull
But-
this a little bit and then tear this off. All right. All right, so now...
And it's
Okay.
very hard to get.
I
And
don't
I'll
think
tell
this
you
is gonna
after I do it,
work at all
the
well.
difference of what
So we're going to...
I find online now.
I was wondering if it was going to cut. It
It
looked
also
very...
says watch fingers because the cutter is extremely sharp. All right, so now this will go on the back of this. And then
Now, I was trying to
this is
peel it.
ridiculous. And now
You don't have to peel it. It's magnetic.
oh, you're absolutely right. What am I thinking? Thank you, Dennis. Oh, in that case, I love this. What am I thinking? Yeah. In that case, I am liking this a lot. I'm not liking this cutter. This is really okay.
Looks like electrical tape.
You think that's
It
enough?
does.
You know, I'm going to put one more.
Oh, I think that's plenty.
You think it's plenty? Okay. All right, so we're going to go over to the door. And I belittled this tape, but maybe I was mistaken. Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
Oh, there it goes.
I like this. See, everything else, I have magnets everywhere holding everything up. But I kept thinking, thank goodness Dennis realized that. I would have still been here peeling it. It would have been a 5-hour video. So I like this. All you do is put it on the back, stick it up. That brand, obviously, $93. They're out of their minds. But that roll for $13 for 10 feet of it, I think it's great. And I'm going to buy the new stuff and start hanging stuff magnetically. I like it. Dick D. Bart. Oh, my watch is magnetic.
Bye.
I think you scared Dennis there.
I did.
That is awesome. So it looks
But
like
you know what?
I agree.
The stuff online, you actually do have to peel something off.
Yeah, I'm confused.
So I think the reason this is hard to peel off is because the other people are putting a peel off layer
right
on it. And this company, I think it's magnetically sticking to itself.
Yeah, and then on top of the adhesive.
Yes, and so as you pull it out, you're sort of, I guess, working against the magnet. I don't know, but I wonder if anybody would ever pay $93.
No.
How could that be? How could that
No,
be?
it's just you would get it
Oh,
printed
it'd be
on metal.
$100. For
Yeah.
you, it'd be $100 and
That's
67
shipping.
cents.
You couldn't estimated tax. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I do love the idea, though. I think this is really cool. Either you can stick it, like I didn't even think until I just saw this image of putting it on the wall and then sticking magnetic things to it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
But of course, you could stick it to a poster board or anything like that, and then stick that to something magnetic.
And you know, it's interesting. If you're want to buy this, a 1/2-inch by 10-foot roll is like $10, and a 1-inch by 10-foot roll is $13. But if you look at the 1-inch roll, you'll see that it's scored down the middle. Oh, it doesn't show in that picture, but it seems like they themselves used the 1-inch roll. See it?
Yes.
Yes. It looks like they make it in 1 inch and then cut it in half.
Oh, that's so funny.
To sell to people who want the 1/2-inch. So if you don't mind cutting it, if buy the 1-inch roll, and then you can have 1/2-inch and 1-inch whenever you want it. That is a great idea.
Yeah, keep some of your metal stuff up on the wall.
Yes, nail clippers.
That's great.
Yeah,
I love it. This is a really cool new product that I didn't even realize that I needed. It's good.
No,
good to
the same
know.
with me. The same with me. I kept
Yeah.
thinking it's only for refrigerators, and then when it said any magnetic surface, and I thought, well, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Magnets. How do they work?
Suddenly, I'm attracted to it.
Nice. With that, I think it is time to move
For Chad's
to
crappy.
Need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. I don't know if this is going to be a good what the heck is it, but let's test you quickly. What do you think this is?
Shoes, rubbers when it's raining to protect your shoes.
You got it. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. So these are silicone covers that will cover up your shoes whenever you want them to be safe. And I just kind of got them just because they looked just so ridiculous. I mean, who would go through the work of sliding on this extra silicone thing over your shoes in order to keep them fresh looking if it was raining, or if you're gonna, you didn't have another pair of shoes, you're gonna do something out in the wilderness where it might be raining, or gardening with some wet stuff.
Can you use them lots of times, do you think?
Yes, so these are reusable, definitely. I went ahead, I did record a video because I wanted to see, I wanted to really put them on. Really, that's where I thought that the big rub was gonna be, is these don't look easy to slip over your shoe. So I recorded a video of me testing these guys out. So let's take a look at that video. Hey Diggy, so here we are with another Alibaba gadget, and today we are taking a look at these. I don't even know what you would call them. I can't really remember what they're called on the Alibaba page, but obviously they're for feet, and we have this kind of weird setup here to kind of demonstrate them. These are silicone covers for your shoes. So you put your entire foot, including your shoe, inside of this, and it will keep your brand new sneakers or whatever you're trying to keep fresh and new, all safe while, you know, whatever water is hitting it. So the first step is to actually put it on.
Is that the tornado in the background?
Here it comes.
Which
I assumed that was going to be a lot more difficult to do than it is. It's actually a lot easier than I expected.
What size are your sneakers?
9.5, 10.
Okay, 10.
There's this. Okay, it's really packed a little bit tight, but other than that, it's actually easier to get your foot through than I would have guessed. So now, my shoes are still so stylish, but protected inside of some silicone, so I can splash around in puddles. Sorry about the
Get them
wind.
a little bit wet. Obviously, there's still a hole at the top.
If I'm doing some work in the garden and accidentally spray my feet, no big deal. Okay, now let's stop wasting water. And to be honest, that works a little bit better than I would have expected. And then to pull it off. They also just don't look quite as goofy as I expected them to be. There we go. I got some new shoes. I still have new shoes, basically. And then this can be dried and used again. That actually works out better than I would have expected. So there you go.
I like these.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to a party or something, and
Yeah.
you want to protect your sneakers or your shoes,
Yeah. Or if you're
You
a
could-
shoe, like I know people who are guys who are really into tennis shoes. Like they love their tennis shoes. They collect them like, you know, any type of, you know, expensive garment. But they stress over, you know, if it starts to rain that day or whatever. I could see keeping these around, and if it rains and you want to make sure your shoes are protected, throw your shoes into these. I thought I would be tearing these apart. Like, I really thought that these were goofy. Like, goofy. Your feet were going to look goofy in them. They're going to get hard to get on. And I got to say, they have enough stretch that it's really not that difficult to stretch them out and fit your foot around them. They don't look nearly as goofy as I thought they would.
no.
And they're very effective and very reusable, too.
And what do they cost?
I bought mine for $5.79. $5.79. And they range on whichever type you decide to get. Mine are medium, so I have the white medium version. They also come a size larger or a size smaller, so small, medium, and large. You may have to change the color. I would suggest white because it's basically translucent. I could see blue, green, basically, I guess just blue and green looking a little goofy. Black would probably just blend in, but any of the others, I don't know. Obviously, this is an Alibaba gadget, so there's going to be lots of competitors. Like, you can just look around. There's tons and tons, and a nose. You could buy a nose dispenser if you wanted. But yeah, there's lots of competitors. So if you find some, you know, $2 versions or whatever, those I bet will all be just about the same. And just to totally cover everything, they do have a little bit of grippiness on the end, which I didn't explain, but it's there, and
Oh, that's good too.
it's sort of doubled, and you get a track down the center where it folds. But yeah, so these are the medium size. You can see the medium size.
Yeah.
there.
No, I
you
like
go.
them.
Yeah, I was way more impressed than I expected to be. So there you go. That is our last Alibaba gadget. I'm so sad because actually I still have
Well,
two
wait a
more.
minute.
Oh,
Next
wait.
week is only the 31st.
Oh, good. Never mind. I actually have two more gadgets, so that's great. We might do a gadget double feature to round out AliExpress month. Yeah, so some people are finding them for like as little as 71 cents. Is that correct?
What?
Let me see.
Bleak found them for $348. But you have your other chat room is.
No, this was, that's what Bleak showed. You have to dial it in perfectly. If you get the white color from the United States in small size, you'll get them for 71 cents. If you get them in medium size, it's $1.20, and in large size, it's $2. From China, they seem to be more expensive all around. It's crazy. So yes, there are still deals out there. Wow. If you want to search for this specific one, waterproof shoe covers, cycling rain, reusable over shoes, silicone latex, elastic shoe covers. Anyway, you get it. You can Google that.
You know they're good when the list price is $1.09.
Yep.
And it says,
and you get
30% off.
Yeah. $1.09. Only peasants pay that. You, my friend, 71 cents.
71. Oh my gosh.
So there you go. We got still one more week. I'm glad you reminded me of that. One more week of Alibaba gadgets.
Yeah.
With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
On. Our email is from Steve T, who says, I have a great Halloween gadget from long ago, and it's pretty interesting. I never saw this gadget. So let's take a look.
Here it is.
Hey, Dick and Chad. This is Steve from Minnesota.
Spooky.
I wanted to share one of my favorite Halloween decorations, my Grim Reaper. I purchased this about 20 years ago from Target. It runs on 3 C-cell batteries. We'll give you a quick demonstration here.
Happy Halloween.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
I am the Grim Reaper. I'll get you. Happy Halloween. I am the Grim Reaper. Don't be afraid.
Why not?
Happy Halloween.
He's a very jolly guy.
I'm not sure if this actually qualifies as a gadget, but it does have flashing lights, so I think it counts.
It counts, 100%.
Oh, it's great.
I love it. That is so funny.
It almost reminds me of the Hatchimal Wow a couple weeks ago that suddenly arrived. But this really guy, tall. I like that he's sitting and then he stands. Yeah.
That's great.
Regatta says he rises from the dead.
I love that dog that's in the background. It's like, so he's almost like he's like, ho, ho, ho. It's got like a Cabbage Patch dog back there. That is awesome. That's an awesome gadget.
Yeah, I think they had the laughter leftover, the howling leftover from Santa Claus. Yes. They used the same thing. Ho, 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 it's Christmas. Ho, 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 I'm the Grim Reaper.
They changed the pitch a little bit from ho, ho, ho to ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha, ha. I'm the Grim Reaper.
Steve T, that was great. You got a Mad magazine and an Alfred E. Newman picture, now 39 years old, and you'll be getting Mad 10, a historic issue because it's the last Mad that's all original material. We have one or two. Mo has a video waiting, and I think one other. But if you have a video, send it in now so you can get the November-December issue of Mad. If we run it, we're running 90% of all of it, 99% of all the videos we get. Video, anything about a gadget, from a minute to 3 minutes. If it's an old gadget, we love that. If it's brand new and you like it or hate it, make a little video, just horizontal, and just make sure we can hear you. And that's it. Put it up on YouTube and send us the link, mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv. If you live outside the United States, I'll sign an Alfred E. Newman picture to you. and send you a high-res image to print out anywhere else in the world. Mail at gizwiz.tv.
With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Letters from Mo, one of our most frequent contributors. And Mo said, here's the solution to the problem you guys were talking about, the problem of Amazon leaving packages on the porch or the stoop or just out in the open. The answer is package security. And Mo found 2 gadgets. Here's one of them. This is for small and medium packages. It fits on the side of your house. It says installs in 2 minutes. I'm not sure how that happens.
If you have super speed, yeah, I don't know about that.
Or if you have a magnetic wall, you can just
Yes.
magnetize it and stick it to the wall. $180. Then he sent another link.
Wow.
For, oh my God, this looks like a refrigerator, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is an appliance.
This has
Golly.
battery backup. This
This
has
is actually for
Wi-Fi.
getting CIA drops is what this is for. Whoa.
This is a Wi-Fi connected, and it tells you. I guess it looks inside the box too, and
it scans it. It X-rays it.
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe it's not Prime, but it's free shipping. That must weigh a ton.
Yeah, I can't imagine. No one's bought it yet. There's no reviews.
No one's bought it. Oh my gosh.
Golly, that seems intense. I feel like if an Amazon deliverer came by, they wouldn't know what to do with this.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Unless there's an electric eye that says, "Are you an Amazon delivery person?"
Amazon
I
employee.
will open my door.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It has a live camera stream.
This is, you could have just gotten this instead of a Wise Cam, you know? This is,
and instead of a ring doorbell, just put on your stoop.
Yeah.
And if it's metal, you can hang pictures on the side.
That's crazy. I think that this is more, the smaller one is more my style.
Exactly.
Oh, look, this is a 12-pack. Look at that. You get 12 of them.
Oh, that's...
There you go.
No, we can all get them. Wow, what does that come to? What is that?
It's like $10, $11 a thing.
I like it. I like it. No,
great.
I would love to get one. The problem is UPS would drop any package for this building. They would throw in my mailbox.
You would become the deliverer. You'd become the mailroom for the entire.
Exactly. I would be the mailroom. Exactly.
That's so funny. Just today, the FedEx delivered to the wrong house. It was totally wrong number. I was just like, what? This is not my address. Like, this is some other person's package. So I had to go walk down the street and give it to him.
Yeah, the same here.
Yeah.
We're at 319, and there's a big box outside. 307. Can you not see this is 319? And
yeah. You're like, they'll figure it out. Whatever. That is awesome, Mo. Thanks for the tip. For the if this ever becomes a big problem, I could see this. I'm surprised that Amazon hasn't come out with like an Alexa, just like how that was a smart package container. Do that, but with Alexa and stuff like that built in, where if it's an Amazon delivery, because Amazon's doing their own delivery service now. In Dallas at least, I see Amazon trucks all the time.
Oh.
I'm getting almost all of my Amazon packages from someone from Amazon, not from UPS or FedEx. And I'm pretty positive they have a back end to tell them, hey, this is how you should deliver this product to apartment complex that has a locker system or something like that. If they came out with a product they kept my packages safe inside of a lockbox and only Amazon employees could scan their code and it would open for them and then
that's a very interesting thing. Yeah.
Totally see that. I'm so surprised that they don't have a product like that when they have so many other products. Just seems like an easy solution. Thanks, Mo, for the letter.
Perfect.
I want to give a big old thank you to you guys for supporting the Giz Wiz. Thank you so much for your support. I'm talking about those Patreon patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you guys so much. We'd love to take a moment out of the episode to just say thank you to you guys who support. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. This is our Patreon page, GizWiz. Patreon.com/GizWiz. That is where you can support the show. If you don't want to use Patreon, no big deal. We do have a way for you to donate via PayPal on our website, gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab, and there will be a PayPal link on that page. If you enjoy the GizWiz, please consider giving back. Thank you so much to all of you who are so generous and already give. Thank you. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can see the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. Next week we will be early. We will early by a few hours so that I can do Halloween for all the trick-or-treaters that come by. I believe that is
it's going to be 4:30 New York time, 1:30 California time.
Perfect.
Just the next Thursday.
Just next Thursday. And then I think we'll be back on schedule after that. GizWiz.tv is also where you can watch all of our old episodes. If you want to see any of the old ones and that are outside of the RSS feed, you can head on over to GizWiz.tv, see all the old episodes. There you can also subscribe on RSS, iTunes, or YouTube, and RSS will give you really any feed catcher that you want. Thanks so much for watching this episode of the GizWiz. I think that about wraps it up for all of our episode.
And they can play the What the Heck Is It before it's too late.
Thank you for reminding me. I was like, you could even tell when I was like, thanks.
Yes, I know. He said, I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something.
I know that there's something else that I need to mention. That is What the Heck Is It? This week will probably be the last week that you can do it if you're listening to the recorded show.
Yes, it is.
So get your guesses in now. Seriously, the episode's almost over. So right when it finishes, go play What the Heck Is It? Gizwiz.biz. This is the gadget. This is a photo of the gadget that we are guessing what it is. It's the whole gadget, not just a piece, not just a part. That is the gadget. And so get your guesses in. This is obvious to me that this is a robotic conductor stick. So it'll do all the conducting for the conductor, and they don't have to do it anymore. If you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. There are 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, so if you really do know what it is, get a guessing. But if you don't know what it is, don't worry, there's double the chances, double the Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, and interesting answers. And if this was ever the time to do your one guess, get a guessing now, because this is a very special episode, issue, there you go, of Mad Magazine. So make sure you get a guessing. Dickie D will sign it and send it to you. It is awesome, so please do it. And in fact, I don't have my Mad, but mine came in the mail, so I have it too. I just forgot to bring it up here.
Okay.
One of my favorite things is the dust cover on it said Mad Magazine, not pornography. Because it was like in that paper cover thing, and it kind of looks a little sketchy. Anyway, I thought that was a very mad way to ship the magazine. With that, now we're done. We will see you next week.
I'll be here. All right.
Woo-hoo!
So we just need a picture.
A picture?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just send me the link to your booties.
Will do.
Let's see. I don't have anything to hold up. My magnetic tape. I don't know what I did with it. I will just. I'll just look.
Sweet. 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Okay. So we need a title. Stick it to him. Gadget Fever.
Magnetic personality.
Well, that's magnetic magic. Keep your feet grounded.
Oh no, it's gonna crash. Us and the Daily Tech News Show will be at the same time.
Are you on that?
On the ground. No.
Oh, okay.
But I think we have a lot of the same viewers.
Oh, okay.
That's Tom Merritt's Daily Tech News Show.
It's just for next week. We've never changed the time like that before.
Yeah.
Rubber booty bumpers.
Rubber booty buggy bumpers. Rubber. I'm gonna tongue tie myself.
Why am I
Sky Post?
Dry? I feel to do magnetic.
Rubber runners.
Rubber the wrong way. No. Rubber.
Shoe shine. Shoe. I have no idea. Magnetic magic.
Magnetic. I'm stuck on this magnetic now. Let's see. Safe shoeing. Safe shoe.
Safe shoe.
Safe shoes. Oh, how could this be so hard?
Why is this one so difficult?
Yeah, I know. Keep your feet grounded.
Stick to your soul. That was the joke I made at the beginning of the show.
Oh.
Disco. Dancing. What did you say? Disco.
Oh, yeah, Dick's.
Why don't we call it Dick's Discotheque?
Gadget fever.
Gadget fever. I'm fine with that.
You want to just call it? You want to just call it in the pink? For you.
In the pink. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. In the pink. What does that phrase even mean? I don't even. I've heard it before.
Usually, it means you're feeling very well.
Okay, good. Very good health and spirits. Okay, cool. Perfect. In 3, 2. It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1750, recorded Wednesday, October 23rd, 2019. In the pink. Woohoo.
So, chat room, hopefully you'll have 2 TV sets or 2 monitors to watch us both next week. Okay. We'll see who our real friends are.
We should call DTNS and just we'll be guests on each show.
Oh, yeah,
and we'll do them at the same time.
Perfect. Okay, so send me the link to your booties.
Cool.
And I'll see you next Thursday. Chat room, thank you. Beatmaster, thank you. Chat room, Saturday, Giz Fizz is going to be at around a few minutes after 4 because Leo is recorded. So on Twit only, they're going to run the show without commercials. So we'll be a little bit after 4 for Giz Fizz. Okay, Chad, see you next Thursday.
See you then.
Okay, bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.